Welcome to the 2020 Brewtubers Online Brewers Club Yeast Experiment, brought to you by our proud sponsors. Imperial Yeast, a half stainless steel mash panel sponsor of the Brewtubers Online Brewers Club, an official yeast provider of the Yeast Experiment. Imperial Yeast offers brewers of all sizes access to world-class yeast and the best possible customer and technical support. Be sure to grab a pack or two now at your local homebrew shop or Woody's Homebrew. And lastly, Hopsteiner, the official hops provider of the 2020 Yeast Experiment. Get brewing.
Well, my friends, we've come to the last one. There was a little bit of a mix-up, so unfortunately there's one I don't have to try. So Dennis, sorry I don't have your beer to try. So in honor of Dennis, I figured I would review my own, repping myself in the local AAA baseball team, the Red Wings, for the Minnesota Twins. And both Dennis and I are considered to be local fans. He's right over on the other side of the county, coincidentally. So, yeah, I've gotten to review 11 other beers, and they've all been amazing beers. And so each time I've been taking my beer and matching it up to check color and clarity and think about the hop bitterness or the citrusness of everything. And with this one today, this one is probably going to be the hardest because I know I'm going to probably be pretty critical of my beer compared to all the other ones. That's because I had a lot of good beers to drink. Not all on the same night, but you know what I mean. So, the whole premise of this was to find out the different characteristics of the yeast, and we did this in a West Coast E style beer. So that alone, to me, my particular brew does not hit the West Coast style. It's a little different. But it's not an East Coast IPA, a NEPA or anything. I think it's just a really good ale. So I don't think that mine really fits the style the best, but here it goes. Still getting some citrus on the nose. So you can see the nice and hazy, cloudy. That's from the Kvike blend that's in there. It's gotten a little bit darker. There's no floaties in there, so when I used the Bouncer MD during the transfer, it really did keep the dregs out because we're down towards the bottom of the keg. So, you know, it makes sense that there would be more floaties down there if there were some. So cheers, Bouncer, on that. Thank you to Imperial and Hopsteiner, our sponsors. So sorry to see that one of our other sponsors had to bow out with this whole situation going on. But thank you to Gary for setting up this craziness and sending the beers out to us and everything. So with that, let's see if the mouthfeel is still there. Still a decent carbonation, nice head, nice lacing. Let's get the final taste in. So as this has gotten older, because I've tasted it along the way, I have lost some of the mouthfeel on it. It was super creamy to begin with. It's just not as full of a body as what it was. The flavors are still there. The citrus is great. So, you know, for a beer, it's a great beer. For a West Coast IPA, I'm going to say my yeast didn't do it. But other people may disagree with that. We'll see that because what's going to happen is we're going to take all of our score sheets and we're going to compile the results. And when that happens, I'll be sure to get an update out to you guys. But until then, keep drinking, stay safe, and the best way to kill your boredom is to turn on some music and brew a beer. Cheers from Brewmaster Jerry at adventuresinhomebrewing.beer.